Welcome to LeaseAccelerator's video on how to submit a proposal. First, we'll have a quick overview on the process. You will log into LeaseAccelerator and then go to Proposal, where you will complete 6 steps. The 6 steps are RFP, General Info, Funding, Terms, Settlement, and Submit. We will start by going to the email that was sent to you by LeaseAccelerator and clicking on the link within the email. This link will take you to the website. Under Company, you will put Marketplace, then your username which was provided to you, and finally your password which was provided to you or created by you if you changed it. The home page will show a to-do, and under that to-do you will see a link for Create Proposal. Under that link, when you click on it, an RFP name will appear. Click on this link and it will take you to the RFP for which you want to submit a proposal. On the next screen, please click on Proposal next to the RFP and it will start the submission process. Now you are in the proposal screen, which has the 6 tabs at the top right hand corner that you will go through: RFP, General Info, Funding, Terms, Settlement, and Submit. The first tab is called RFP and provides a summary of the funding preferences for the RFP. You do not need to do anything on this page. This is for informational purposes only. The second tab is General Info, and here you will start to provide some details on your proposal. First, proposal name. You can leave the default name or you can change it to a name of your choosing. The first date is today's date and does not need to be changed. The proposal valid until date is a date that you need to select. In my case, I'm going to select September 30th. Proposed funding date is selected by the person submitting the RFP and generally does not get changed by the funding source. Contact preference. It was selected by the creator of the RFP. In the boxes below this, you can add information as you see fit. On the right hand side, you will see credit approval turnaround time, which I will put 3 days. The proposed commencement date, which is selected by the person creating the RFP, and I will leave as is, and then depreciation tax benefits and method. I will also leave this as is. It's not required to make any changes to it. The third tab is Funding. On this tab, you only need to make a change if for some reason you do not support 100% of this transaction. If you don't, you can select the percentages here, what you would like to support. Under the Terms tab, you will start to input the financial details of your proposal. Under Summary of Options, click on the symbol to the far left of line item number 1. When you hover over the symbol, it will say Edit Line Item, and when you click on it, a box will appear where you will start inputting information. Most of the information is pre-populated and does not need to be changed. The first item for you to enter is the blended lease rate factor. Please note to use the format as it is listed here. Once you enter the lease rate factor, the periodic payment will automatically be calculated based on the equipment cost, which is provided in a previous tab. When you click outside this box, you will see that the payment gets populated. Below this midterm end of term options, you do not need to make any changes unless you do not support one or more of these options. Please note to click on Update to save the changes you have made. If you skip this step, your lease rate factor will not save. Now you will see here that under Summary of Options, the blended lease rate factor has appeared and the periodic payment. The next tab is Settlement. On this tab, you do not need to make any changes unless you want to charge the lessee any fees such as processing fees, lease paperwork fees, etc. If you do not charge any fees, leave everything as is. Please note that the LeaseAccelerator fee is not to be included on this page. If you want to select any of the closing requirements listed, this is your opportunity to do so. Once you're done, go to the next tab. Finally, this is the Submit tab. On this tab, you see information regarding the transaction fee. If you are ready to save your proposal and review it, click on Save and Review. This process is done to create a PDF version of the proposal that you just put together. Here is the PDF version of my proposal. It has all the information that was on the RFP and all the information that I entered. So it shows here 48 monthly payments at the monthly payment and the lease rate factor that I entered. Please note that this is your only opportunity to go ahead and save this proposal. So you can go ahead and go Save As by right-clicking on the proposal and then save it. You have to go back to the Submit page, and now this language in red has appeared. You have to check this box, and once you do so, the Submit button appears. You can now go ahead and click on Submit, which will actually make your proposal part of the bidding process. Once you do so, your proposal is now ready to be reviewed and approved by the LeaseAccelerator staff.